Hello, people of the interwebs. Today we're going to go through my pop figure collection. As you can see, I have a lot. All these are from various things. Most of them I have not bought for myself, but everyone knows I have a pop figure collection, so it's a great gift. Most of them are horror movie based because I am a nerd, but a lot of the other ones are just shows and movies that I really like. So let's get into it. Okay, first we're gonna start with the only one that's not in a box. I know you're not supposed to take your pop figures out of the box, but this one I was so excited that my dad bought it for me. I just had to take it out of the box, and then I lost the box. So this is Professor Chaos from South Park. So this is Butters, but as Professor Chaos. I don't have any other South Park ones, but I love the character of Professor Chaos so much. I was like, I have to own this. So I wanted that for so long. And then up here we have Tina from Fantastic Beasts. She was my favorite character. This one, they actually had a sale of them at the movie theater that I saw Fantastic Beasts, so they were only $5, which is really cheap if you know how much pop figures normally are. So I got this. Next we have Pennywise from the original It. Now we're getting into the horror movie ones. So this is from It, the movie. This is the original one. This is the original Pennywise. And then we have Pennywise with spider legs from the 2018-17 It, which is my favorite horror movie because that's a different video. I can rant about that movie for so long, but I love that character. And then we have Richie from the new It with his bat, just chill. And then we have Beverly from the new It, which I relate to on a spiritual level. If you watch the movie, then you know me. Then we have Georgie from It. The horror movie ones are really the only ones that I have kind of completed, but this is Georgie in his little yellow raincoat, which is adorable. And then we have Alice from Alice in Wonderland, which is my favorite animated film and probably my favorite Disney movie, although I love Ratatouille because I love rodents. You can hear my guinea pigs behind me because I love rodents. And then, moving swiftly back into the horror movies, we have Carrie from Carrie. If you guys have watched Carrie the musical, it's one of my favorite things in the world. But Carrie. And then we have Norman Bates from Psycho. And I love Bates Motel. I love that show, but of course I love Psycho. The iconic shower scene. I'd so date Norman Bates. Like, can we talk about that? And then I have Danny Torrance from The Shining, and you can still see the low price that I got it at. But here's Danny. And then we of course have Wendy Torrance from The Shining, also for a low price. And then we have Jack Torrance from The Shining. And I love how every single one of them has red rum written in blood there. It's just a cool detail that I noticed. And then we have Barb, which this was a 2018 Spring Convention exclusive, which I didn't go to that. I don't know how I own this. Somebody got it for me. But I love Barb, and I love the pixelated style. It's really cool. And then we have my favorite Stranger Things character, Joyce. I love Joyce. I don't know why they don't have the last names on here, but I love Joyce. I'll move this stack over so you can't see it. And then we have Jonathan from Stranger Things, my second favorite character. I love him, and he has his little camera. I love this one. And then we of course have Eleven from Stranger Things. This one where she's in her hospital gown and she's holding fries, which is pretty chill. And then we of course have Hopper from Stranger Things. I have almost all the Stranger Things characters, except for all the children, actually. And then we have Nancy from Stranger Things. She's way better in the second season. Don't at me. And then we have Sam Winchester from Supernatural, quickly followed by Dean Winchester from Supernatural. My dad got me both of these. These are my first two Funkos, I'm pretty sure. Then we have another one of my favorites, Jessica Jones from the Jessica Jones Marvel show. I love Jessica Jones. She's an iconic icon. And then we of course have, I haven't moved these in years. Then we of course have Allison Reynolds from The Breakfast Club, my favorite character from The Breakfast Club because I again relate to her weirdness. And then we have Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead. Now, don't shoot me, but I don't really watch The Walking Dead anymore. But I used to love it, so I have a bunch of Walking Dead Funko Pops. Here we have Michonne from The Walking Dead with her sword. It's pretty cool. This stack of them is about to fall. Then we have Glenn Rhee, but this is Prison Glenn Rhee. He has a big ass gun. I remember wanting specifically the Prison Glenn Rhee, so I don't know why I wanted that one, but I did. And then we have the character that my cat is kind of named after, Maggie from The Walking Dead. And I love that name. I love the name Maggie. My cat's name is Maggie. And then last but not least, we have Carl from The Walking Dead. I have a bunch of Walking Dead ones. And that is all of my Funkos. Let me count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. We have 27 Funkos. 28 because we have to count Professor Chaos. Okay, now that we've got them all back in their places, I'm going to switch the POV and we're going to talk about my favorites. Okay, so as you can see, this is my entire pop collection. There's only 28. Oh wait, we forgot Professor Chaos. Here you go. Return to your little spot, small child. So let me talk about my 4 favorites. My 4th favorite one, I would have to say, is Jessica Jones from the Jessica Jones Netflix original, because I binged that so hard. I've watched it 3 times in a row and I just love that character. This one was ordered for me on Amazon by my father and it was a little surprise. My 3rd favorite over here would be Professor Chaos, because this was a pop figure I was very excited to get. My father again got this one for me. I love Professor Chaos so much. My 2nd favorite would be Allison Reynolds from The Breakfast Club, because I'm obsessed with the 80s. If you know me, you know I'm obsessed with the 80s, and I love The Breakfast Club. And Allison is just, I watch that movie time and time again, and Allison always stands out to me, and I love her. And then number 1, my first favorite would be Alice from Alice in Wonderland, because I love that movie. I love that book, and even though the movie came out in the 1960s, I will still watch it over and over again. Now, some honorable mentions would be Carrie, because she's gorgeous. I love Carrie. And 11 in the hospital gown, because that's actually a fun memory. The 11 pop figure was given to me when my boyfriend at the time asked me to prom. The promposal had something to do with Stranger Things, and this came along with it. So that one's very near and dear to my heart. All the horror movie ones are also very special to me because they were all gotten after a hard time in my life. I think about 12 of them. 12 of the horror movie ones were given to me by the same person. He went out and he bought a bunch of those and gave them to me after a very hard time in my life. So those will always be some of my favorites. In conclusion, I love collections, I love my pop figure collection, and I will definitely get way more because they're just gorgeous little figures. So that's all for today, kiddos.